Yeah, greetings, salutations, and good morning, sports fans. We are live in the Finley Hyundai studio on a Feel Good Friday. What's going on, everybody? Devin, Dixon, Paul Ratliff, Tara Atkin. We are the Drive Morning Show crew, ready to take you all the way into the 9 o'clock hour, talking sports, getting you ready for the weekend, and getting ready for what actually is a sneaky good sports weekend. Got some hockey playoffs tonight. Got Game 7 in the association tomorrow night after last night's big home win for Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. Paulie,
I thought for sure the Thunder were going to take it for some reason, Paulie.
Yeah, I know. I thought so too. It just didn't work out that way.
No. What? Are you saying you were wrong?
I was wrong. Yeah.
I was right.
She was right.
You
right.
you didn't think that the Spurs could force a Game 7
Nope.
at home?
No, and
But they tanked so well since 2017, and now they're loaded for thunder hunting.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, it was surprising to me, but 7 games, it'll go 7, and it's back in OKC. So we'll see. We'll see how it pans out. But it was a dominant wire-to-wire win for them last night, I must say.
Yeah. The NBA sometimes feels so easy to predict. I cannot believe you picked. I'm shocked, Paulie, that you fell for that trap. Opening rant today brought to you by Prime IV and Father's Day. This Father's Day, skip the tie, give dad something he'll actually enjoy. Recovery, relaxation, recharging at Prime IV, hydration and wellness. They got a Father's Day champion package for just $180. That's the Champion IV, access to the zero gravity chairs, oxygen treatment, and $265 value on this whole thing. You get it for $180. You can also get a gift card for dad and get him an amino blend injection for later. Give the dad the boost. Give the boost to dad. You can say it either way you want. He deserves it this Father's Day. The Spurs force Game 7. It's going to be a really good rated Game 7 on Saturday night. The final for you, 118-91. And Wemby was hitting threes.
Again, yeah.
Again. And again. Yeah. He was hitting threes, and he goes for 28 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 blocks. And 4 and 9 from distance.
Yeah, that's good.
4 and 9 from distance. Give you a little taste of some Wemby last night. If you missed the game, you're waking up with us. Here is a highlight. From a couple highlights from last night's game as Wemby getting it going in the building. What was he wearing, by the way, to enter the building last night?
He looked like a
I'm
monk.
sure. Yeah.
It was like a green, clothy looking,
Yes, he looked like a monk, kind of.
Let me bring this in for...
Like, I don't know. First of all, Paulie, you would never wear that.
No.
It looks like he just got released from the hospital or something. Like he's just coming out of surgery.
Like
or
a gown,
like
yeah.
a hospital gown.
Like when you're 7'3" and you're in the NBA, I mean, who am I to tell you what to wear?
Yeah.
But I am not getting caught in that coming out of a hospital. I am not wearing that for Halloween. I'm not wearing that, period. What is? Can somebody in this room tell me what in the world Wemby was wearing last
It's a
night?
nice green onesie, buddy. I like it. Yeah.
A green onesie.
Onesie, yeah. It looks like a onesie, doesn't it?
No, he's got gray sweatpants. It looks like a gown.
Yeah, it kind of does.
like a hospital gown. But it's pretty good.
What is this?
I don't know. But
I mean, is this a statement? Is this a fashion trend? Is he trying to start some new? I mean, the outfit that he showed up for Game 6, it was a flowing dark greenish robe or a tunic or a
tunic.
Isn't that what the monks
tunic,
wear?
there we go.
Yeah, the monks
Maybe
do wear the
maybe
tunics.
it has something to do with the nuns. Like all the
Yeah,
nuns
they
in the
do
crowd
that.
and stuff. I don't know.
I saw them.
I mean,
yeah,
it's
they've been in for every home game.
It's not nunnery, but
You can compare that to a Shaolin monk or
That's what I
traditional
said
Middle
initially.
yeah,
Eastern,
the monk. Yeah.
Yes.
North African garment.
Yeah.
Garment.
is. It's
People in
very-
Utah are familiar with garments, but this doesn't look like garments in Utah. This
No.
looks like North African garments.
Or East Asian, like monks. This is what a monk wears.
Like
I
the
think.
Buddhists.
Yeah, the Buddhists. Yeah.
I mean, does it make Wemby look like the boss? I mean, is he starting the monk era in the NBA?
I don't think it'll catch on.
Does he study martial arts before 28-10 and a win to force Game 7? Like, I'm sure NBA fashion accounts, TikTok pages, Snap pages, Paul's Facebook was blowing up last night. Everybody's talking about Wemby and his fashion statement.
Yeah.
Does this wardrobe add to the aura that is Wemby? I mean, I don't know. He feels like he's something out of a movie, doesn't it?
I don't know. I think you're a little overanalyzing it. It looked like a green gown. It wasn't that big of a deal.
My social media timeline was
Because
had
people were
posts of it.
joking about it. People were kind of clowning on him for wearing it. It's not some statement or anything.
Oh, Paulie with the hot take that Wemby's wardrobe was just normal.
Not normal. I
Well,
think he was
you're
getting
downplaying it. You're downplaying it. So
No,
that's
he was getting-
translation normal.
He
No
was
big
getting
deal.
clowned on is the reason it's being talked about so much. It's not like he was some
Not all of
GQ
it.
model or something.
Some
No.
fans online
I actually
absolutely
kinda,
loved it.
Yeah, I love that
Okay.
he just doesn't
All right.
care.
Yeah.
You must be
He's
on
not
a-
showing up with chains, like his gold and diamond chains.
It's
and
certainly
like just,
different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is different. I'll give you that. It is different.
It's not. Yeah, it's not like every NBA player showing up looking like a rapper and want to be, you know,
a
Mac
wannabe
Miller.
rapper. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's
I
different.
appreciate. He's just got his slides.
I mean, he's the
got
first
gray
NBA player
sweatpants.
to wear a monk-like getup. I'm just saying. I mean, it's not. I'm more used to the chains and baggy jeans and stuff.
Is this a cultural phenomenon statement, Paulie? Is it? You're downplaying it. I think it adds to his mystique, his aurora. I think it adds to the
I think it's aura, not aurora, right?
Yeah, that's the princess.
AURA.
Aura.
Or
Yeah, it's like the ring.
yeah.
It keeps track of your heartbeat. Is that
Yeah.
Aurora, a city in Colorado, and a princess's name.
I think so. A Disney princess, right?
aura? Aura.
There you go, buddy.
Spell it.
AURA.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Like, look, I don't think we've had somebody come into the league.
Okay,
This-
we're going too deep in his outfit. Let's see how he actually played last night. We got the clip here of a compilation.
Says the guy that has absolutely no fashion statement.
Yeah.
The
That's
only,
right.
I mean, jerseys and West Virginia gear. Like,
That's right.
You don't get it. You don't get my point.
All right, well, I want you to wear that get up here tomorrow.
Not
or
wearing
on
not
Monday.
not
then.
me, not me.
Why not?
But he's
if you're
his
so
own.
infatuated.
He better wear that for the next game too, because
I find it fascinating.
All right.
I think it's compelling. I think it's part of the mystique that is Victor Wembanyama.
it is alien. Yeah.
All right.
If this alien at 7'3", you're just mad because you picked the wrong team yesterday.
that might
You
have
didn't know
something
he
to
was
do
going to
with
enter the building.
He's mad because Wemby found a T-shirt that actually fit him.
That's right.
it. Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
That's right.
Well, that's why you're mad. You
No, he's
No,
gotta shop. You don't shop at the same stores as Wemby.
I don't.
Look, I mean, he's more than big time right now. This is the Western Conference Finals, the defending champs. He's wearing a green robe to the arena, Paulie. If that's not a statement, I don't know what is. And then he goes out and does 28-10, and they blow out the Thunder. I don't understand why you think I'm overhyping it. I see a correlation here.
I just don't think there's much of a correlation between the green rag and having a good game.
You don't think if you're dressed for success, you look good, you feel good?
So what was he wearing before
You don't think
game
the best
one,
salesman
you know?
out there, dressed with proper attire to close deals? Like you're not putting any emphasis on for a guy that says he's a so-called fashion guy and a shoe guy. I'm shocked by this. I'm shocked by
It's
this.
just kind of a green rag.
It's not fashionable, no.
I don't have much of a.
It's terrible.
It is
That's
terrible.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Said-
it adds to the whole Victor Wembanyama shtick, whatever that shtick is. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what this is.
Well, I mean, he's into Harry Potter. He collects Pokemon cards. He's kind of a different dude. So, I mean,
love him.
This is a different kind of outfit.
I don't think it's crazy that I don't think is that weird that my son collects Pokemon cards. Is that weird?
My
You saying
son
my
does.
son's weird?
No, I mean, I
Just
think
because you don't collect them doesn't mean he's different. You might be different.
Okay.
Now you're profiling Victor Wembanyama as this
He's-
nerd because he collects Pokemon cards, and I'm offended by it.
Oh, okay.
And
Well, just
I
be
like
offended.
Harry Potter too.
All right.
I watched every movie at least once.
Okay.
I mean, I don't have them memorized, but I thought it was good. The rides at Disney World are awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
They are.
Have you ever been?
And Universal. Yeah.
the little hidden land there in Florida
Yeah.
at Universal. Oh, it's, you like walk
It
down the
is so
street and all
cool.
of a sudden you go in this door and you're in this whole Potter land.
Yep.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
It is cool.
Paulie's never been there, so he doesn't know.
Yeah.
I've
He
never
doesn't
been.
watch Harry Potter.
I've seen Harry
You got
Potter.
Hogwarts, the whole castle, and it is actually really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you want to talk about Wemby on the actual court? 'Cause I
Yeah.
find it boring compared to his outfit.
Yeah. I think this is just a compilation from last night.
Little mashup.
Yeah.
This is before the first
What if he would have
whistle.
wore the robe in the game?
Wembanyama gonna look from deep.
He might have tripped.
This young team had last game.
Wembanyama says, "I don't need anything here. We'll
They
go
shoot it like he's
one-on-one."
Jordan.
Yeah.
Wemby's waiting. Wemby's
Look at
trying.
this.
He thinks he's Kobe Bryant.
They were invited back for 6. Wembanyama.
Oh, man.
For our listening audience, he's just draining haymaker threes. I mean, he's got 4 threes in the first half. I think all of his threes came in the first half,
first.
if I'm not mistaken.
It's amazing.
I think Paul's jealous of his outfit
And then
and his game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe so.
What did you see last night? X's and O's guy.
I mean, Shea played a terrible game.
Oh, now you want to take shots at Shea.
I mean, he's worthy of taking shots at today.
Shea is soft.
I'm not disputing that, but he's also the MVP, and he had 15 points and sucked. So
6 of 18 shooting.
Yeah.
Didn't hit a three.
Yeah.
yes, he was bad.
Do you think it's because he called his attorneys and sent Underdog Sports a cease and desist?
Cease and desist.
It's kind of making me not ever want to root for them again and want the Spurs now to win Game 7
How
because
can you?
of that
How
story.
can you be a Thunder fan? Their owner is a liar and a traitor and moved the team from Seattle. We've been over this time and time again.
Yes.
When did you jump on the Thunder bandwagon, and when
I
are
had
you
them
jumping
last
off?
night. I had them last night. So that's the extent
Why?
of me liking them is last night. I
Why?
was hoping they would win the game, so I'd be right, but I was wrong, and then I'm accepting that. But Shea, the MVP, a guy that averages over 30 points a game, had 15. So, he's got to play better. And Chet Holmgren, your Gonzaga guy, is about as soft as a pillow. He cannot handle it down low with most of these. With anybody on the Thunder, I feel like. I know he had 11 rebounds, but he gets pushed around like a rag doll. So they got problems. I could see them losing Game 7. So is where I was a lot more confident on the Thunder going into this game. I thought they were going to wrap it, of course, and they did not, and lost by 28 points.
Look, going into the game last night, Shea has like 391 points in the playoffs. He's the MVP.
Yeah.
He's had some terrific performances. So
Yes.
you're going to hammer him when he has
Yeah.
one bag when he's the MVP. Fine. The thing that everybody's talking about is 39% of his points come from the free throw line. And nobody touches the floor more during the course of an NBA season. Nobody falls down more than SGA.
Yeah.
That's why you get the foul mentions.
Yeah.
That's what he's always been called.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where people are kind of tired of Shea
Well, here's one.
playing for the whistle.
I just bookmarked one sequence where he flopped twice in one play and didn't get the call either time. So maybe the refs are starting to kind of see his kind of shtick, as we call it, like his kind of way he goes about playing basketball. And he's obviously looking for calls. He's baiting the refs. He's trying to get calls so much that Underdog, like you mentioned, had a promotion for how many fouls he can draw in a game. So baiting fouls, stuff like that. So this is the video of it. This is one play from last night's game. Spurs up 23-17 and let's let the clip do the talk, and you be the judge.
Hamstring injury. Gilgis Alexander. Inside. It's off. Rebound by Harper.
So he wasn't touched there.
No. He just fell down.
Accelerates at Wallace. Wallace gets hands.
So then he gets the ball back.
He takes it away. 2-on-1. SGA and Caruso.
Falls down again.
Falls down again.
Like I said, nobody falls down more than in the course of the NBA season than SGA.
Yes.
He hits somebody went through and did a floor counter metric and counted how many times he hit the deck, and he leads the league. He also leads the league in playoff free throws made per game by like 1.5 free throws a game. I mean, that's a lot when you start to think about Cade Cunningham and Van Caro and Joel Embiid and Nikolai Jokic and all these guys that get to the free throw line.
Right.
He leads them all.
So we have
Jalen Brunson, Jamal Murray. I mean, there's a lot of players that are good at drawing fouls and acting. And Karl Malone invented acting in the NBA.
This is pretty funny here from Underdog. They did like a little video promoting the SGA unethical hoops. So this is pretty funny.
Underdog is getting in the mix.
They're getting in the mix here. They're trying
Shea made
They're throwing their hat in.
foul baiting.
Got him. That's 2 shots.
Now you're guarding him.
Oh, wow.
You so much as breathe on me, I'm getting the call.
Oh, man.
like operation.
Operation. Like,
It's pretty good.
and then it blows the whistle if you touch the sides. Like the operation game.
Yeah.
Download Underdog now to get yours. Only $100.
Okay, like
Okay, that's funny.
This
That
is
is good.
awesome.
Yeah,
Like,
people.
and
If
this
you're
is-
gonna play this game, then people are gonna make fun
It's
of you.
not a real game. It's
I
just
know.
it's a
I
fake
know.
promo.
I know, but people are gonna make fun of you when you flop like a fish. I mean, that's just what it is,
Dude, if anybody's played the game Operation, you touch any body part and it's like bzzz,
Yeah, if you touch the side and it,
and it's a foul. This is brilliant.
It is.
This is brilliant marketing. This did not go mainstream until probably today. I think today more and more people will start seeing it.
Yes.
But I saw this yesterday.
Yeah.
And I thought it was brilliant. And then you hear the news that SGA, that's why I made the referral to his attorneys earlier in the show. If you heard
Yes,
that,
he is.
sent a cease and desist to Underdog Sports, and then he goes out and has a terrible game. I think there might be a correlation there.
And Underdog Sports is saying they're not going to bend on this. They're going to continue to offer the prop to their customers.
Yeah.
nice.
I mean, I don't think their attorneys are scared of SGA's attorneys. Like, there's like people knock other players. When you're a star, you have people that love you and you're voted MVP, but you also have that majority of people that don't love you and then do stuff like this. And you got to have thicker skin than this.
Yeah.
Like
You're a
this
professional
is one. If you're SGA. You don't call your attorneys and send a cease and how soft are you, SGA? That is soft. Paulie, it might be the softest thing an NBA player could ever call my attorneys and send a cease and desist. You big baby.
I mean, the unethical hoops thing is pretty funny.
It is. It's hilarious.
The board
and if
game and-
anything, like he knows that's his game too. He should have just giggled and like laughed at it at
Accepted
home,
it.
and then like just like shut your mouth, don't say anything.
And look, part of me is like, okay, there's a certain level of craftsmanship here, you know, that you can contort your body and you can make it look like a foul and still get and ones. Part of me is like, okay, you're good at your craft.
Right.
And then some people are split between that. He's really good at drawing fouls, and it's part of the game. And if he can get the whistle, he gets the whistle. And unethical hoops, as you said.
Yeah.
Which is where they're going at Underdog Sports with this Operation SGA game, which is hilarious, by the way.
It is great. And like James Harden, you know, he used to kick the legs out so much that they changed that rule on 3-point shots
Yeah.
when in the NBA, where if you kick your feet out to try and draw a foul late in the shot, it's not going to get you a foul call.
This is so good for the NBA.
It is good.
This is so, and they're getting some bad publicity from certain pockets about their lottery reshuffle of the deck.
Yeah.
And how they're going to redo the anti-tanking. But people want to complain about SGA's whistle, getting the whistle nonstop.
Didn't get it
And
last
yet,
night.
everybody's talking about him.
Finally, yeah.
Everybody's looking at him. Everybody's watching. Bad guys drive ratings. Guys like SGA, MVP, that's kind of turned into a villain because he's sending cease and desist now. That is going to be a monster rating on
Yeah.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
And OKC, You called Chet Holmgren soft. I could have told you he was soft as a defender coming out of Gonzaga. Everybody knows that. That's not a hot take. He's 7'1" and 180 pounds of stick. Like, I mean, the Cowardly Lion is tougher than him, and I love him. But he's not. He is what he is, right? He's a stretch. He's a stretch five that loves to shoot the three. It's long, but he's not going to be physical. And Wemby's more physical than him. Wemby's thicker than Chet. He weighs more than Chet, and he's younger than Chet. So, look, I think that after last night, San Antonio's win, everything with SGA, the no whistle, the unethical hoops, the underdog sports, the outfit.
Mm-hmm. They actually made 100 hard copies. I'm reading a front office sports article. The underdog actually made 100 hard copies of the operation style
actual
board.
game?
Yes. And they're giving them away as promo items for like winners in this contest they're doing over the NBA finals.
What would be amazing is if like every Spurs fan showed up to the game with that, and then every time you try to call a whistle, like they just hit the side, so it like blows, like does the.
It is funny. It's
That
a
would be
great
hilarious.
bit. I mean the
kinda want
unethical
one.
hoops things is great. Those will probably be a great resale item too, because
Yeah.
those will probably they're only 100
this could be
of
worth
them.
more than the Masters gnomes.
Yeah, they could.
right.
There's a little garden gnome
The
going for.
Spurs win this series, that will instantly become one of the top collectibles for any Spurs fan.
Oh, they'll go for thousands and thousands and thousands. Yeah.
because you dethroned them. You stopped,
And they only have
back-to-back
100 of them, a
attempt.
very, very limited number. Like I
Very
said, these are
limited.
not for sale. This is
No.
not something in mass production.
No. It's not for sale. It's a promo item for winners of their NBA Finals, like month-long contest. So
Love it. Love it. Spurs win last night. Lots going on in the association. 118-91 the final score. I was praising Hartenstein and Holmgren in Game 5 when they were combining for, over 20 and 20. In the game, 20 points, 16 rebounds combined for the two bigs. They did have more rebounds than Wembanyama, but they did not have more points than Wembanyama. And that's the stat I'm looking at. That's the matchup for me inside this series is Hartenstein and Holmgren versus Wemby. Are you a bet? And Jalen Green came back Jalen Williams? Sorry. And he wasn't very, very good last night. Did you see what he put up as far as production? 10 minutes, 1 point.
Well, he had the hamstring.
Yeah,
or whatever
he's
it was.
not healthy.
Yeah.
He is not healthy.
Well.
So that is not good news for OKC going into Game 7 tomorrow night.
Probably not, but they haven't had him at full strength for a while now, right?
This, I don't know. Maybe I'm overhyping this. Maybe I'm dead wrong. Maybe people are off into summer and doing things, but it's not Memorial Day weekend. It's not even in the month of June yet. I have a feeling that this is going to be a huge rating tomorrow night for Game 7 of the Western Conference. I feel like this should be the NBA Finals, Game 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate to discount the Knicks. It's a cute little story, and maybe they'll prove me wrong. But I like whoever wins this Game 7 to win it all. And so we'll see. Maybe I'm underselling the Knicks a little bit. Maybe they'll find some magic. They're going to be well rested. I could be wrong on that. But maybe this grueling 7-game series will take a toll on one of these teams. So maybe I better be careful with what I say. But just this feels like the NBA title, Game 7 for me tomorrow night. All right, we're off and running. It is The Drive. Opening rant, a little about Wemby's wardrobe, which Paulie compared to a monk.
Yeah, a monk. I think that's
Or
the
some
most
guy
accurate
climbing out
description.
of a mental health institute.
Yeah, one of those. A smock, a
At least it
gown,
wasn't, black striped or orange.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right.
It wasn't an alien probe.
Opening rant brought to you by Prime IV, and Father's Day is right around the corner. Start thinking about Dad, the champion on special with the oxygen, the zero gravity massage chairs, just $180. Go get your gift certificates and your wellness package, if you will, for Dad. At Prime IV. All right, got to take a break. We're off and running. It's The Drive. Great show on tap. Some golf, some college baseball World Series talk. Regional start today. The softball. We had a marathon extra inning game last night. We'll get into that. What's the latest in all things sports? We're going to cover it all. We are loaded on a Feel Good Friday. Stick with us. Hey, welcome back, everybody. It is The Drive. Good morning. Thanks for locking us in on a Feel Good Friday. Hey, summertime right around the corner here in southern Utah. We've had a really nice, long, cool spring, if you ask me. I don't think it's gotten too hot. We had that 1 week, and that's about it, where it got really hot. But going to be a nice day. And if you want to look good getting out at the lake this summer, and look, I've never been a big dieter, but I've been talking about my journey with soda, diet, and nutrition. I never loved the whole diet thing. I never really, fortunately, didn't have to count calories. I didn't feel like I had to go without food. I've never had to be like super conscientious about what I ate. And then you start getting over 40, 45, and you're like, oh, feeling a little sluggish, carrying a little extra weight. So teamed up with Soda Diet and Nutrition, set a goal, wanted to lose about 10, 11 pounds. Nothing crazy. If you need to let go of, 20, 40, 60, 100. This is a real nutrition coaching program. They build a plan around your body, my body, using normal food from the grocery store. This is what I love. It's no pills. It's no gimmicky shot. And the nutritionist shows you exactly what to eat, when to eat it, so you're full, you have energy, and you're losing weight without like feeling like you're punishing yourself. And the truth is, the structure and the accountability and the teamwork, that's what makes this really work with the meal plans from the grocery store. Stuff you can actually go just buy. And look, I get it. Motivation comes and goes, but a plan keeps you moving forward. I've lost 10 pounds. I feel lighter, clearer, more in control than I have in years. And people have actually said, hey, looking good. So people are noticing. And Soda Weight Loss is now Soda Diet Nutrition. So you go to the new website, Soda Diet Nutrition, sodadietandnutrition.com, or you call 866-800-SODA. Soda is state of the art. SodaDietAndNutrition.com. Right now, your partner joins for free when you sign up. The telly one more time, 866-800-SOTA. Oh, you'll look so good in those summer pictures this summer. Go get her done. Go get her done. 2 for 1, Soda Diet and Nutrition. Paulie, let's talk hockey for a few minutes. We'll get to buy, sell, or hold coming up after that. But Claude Lemieux, I want to start with this. Some sad news to the hockey world. Tara sent this to us last night.
Yeah.
And I didn't see this headline. I was doing some other things last night. And when I saw this, I was like, what happened? And it looks like he apparently took his own life.
Yeah.
He did.
Which is, I think a lot of people out there, if I ask the question, have you known somebody close, a relative, a friend, an old teammate that's taken their own life? I think most people would probably go, I've had that happen.
Yeah.
I know I've had that a couple of. I've lost a really good friend and a family member in the last 5 years due to suicide. It's an alarmingly high rate of people taking their own lives nowadays. But this is a guy that you would have thought would be fine. He's 60 years old. He was just spotted. Paul, you said he was at the game the other night.
Yeah, we got video of him. This was, I think, game 3 at the Bell Center, as he was the kind of like, they do this bit, the Canadians in the playoffs when they have their first home game of the series, they kind of walk the torch out, have like one of their legends of the franchise. Mm-hmm. So this was Claude Lemieux before game 3. He was the man that was carrying the torch and revving up the fans and getting everyone fired up.
Yeah.
And just days later, it's just a tragedy. I mean, it's just super sad.
Yeah, this is according to the police reports. He won the Stanley Cup 4 times in his career.
Yes.
Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office said they responded 3 a.m. to the scene at a furniture store showroom in Lake Park, Florida. And he was found in the rear of the warehouse by one of his sons.
Yeah.
And that's a sad cloud hanging over the Canadians, who are trying to mount a comeback against the Hurricanes. They're down 3-1 now in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, it's really sad. I mean, maybe it'll emotionally kind of rev up the Habs after something like this, a tragedy happens. Sometimes you see a a bounce back or a boom from the team that faces that tragedy. But, this guy was not just one of the best players in his era. He's one of the best players of all time. 4 cups, like you mentioned, a Conn Smythe. He won 2 with the Devils, one with the Canadians, one with the Avalanche. His 80 playoff career goals ranked 9th in NHL history, and his 158 points are tied for 27th. He played in 1,215 regular season games, scoring 379 goals, 786 points, and he was a tough guy of his era. He amassed 1,777 penalty minutes. And Tara knows his most iconic, the fight at the Joe and that whole sequence.
With the Red Wings?
Fight night at the Joe, yeah.
I think Unrivaled did a thing on that a couple years ago. The ESPN series.
Yes, and it is an incredible documentary. I highly, highly recommend going and watching that.
Yeah.
It is so good.
Didn't he hit a guy from the back in that one, and then he had to get
It
reconstructive surgery? He got suspended for a few games. Am I remembering that
Chris
story?
Draper, yes.
Correctly.
His back was to the boards, and
It was an unfortunate
Me and
hit.
Tara were talking about a pre-show. Like, it wasn't. Everyone alleges that it's a super dirty and dangerous hit, but his back was to him, so it was boarding by definition, but. It's that where the player's bench is, so it's got that low spot on it to climb over, and his
So he
face
ended
hit
up-
directly on that top of that board.
Got it. The hit here.
Here's
but-
the hit. Yeah.
Right there.
So it's right at the player's bench, and his face angles into the top of the bench. So it's super unfortunate, as Tara said.
Yeah.
More than dirty, I would say. I mean, it's a big, heavy playoff hit,
Right, right.
And he was kind of vilified for that, but it was not that dirty, especially because the hit in the previous game that was put on foot, where he actually smashes his head into the glass and splits it open. So that kind of started the whole rivalry, right, between Detroit and Colorado. But that hit on foot was dirty.
Yeah.
This was unfortunate for Claude.
Yeah, I would agree with you there.
And he even kind of talked, that he always wished he was more like Mario Lemieux, because everybody
They're not
loved him.
related, though, right?
No, they're not.
No.
But you hear the name Lemieux, and it's a very famous
big
name
name.
in
They're
hockey.
both French Canadian superstars, right?
Superstar
In their
hockey,
era. Yeah.
right? And he's like, I wish people loved me like
Super
Mario. But, yeah.
Everyone loves Super Mario, but Claude
he-
was more, like Tara said, vilified a little bit after that hit. So, but still a legend of the game and one of the greatest players of all time.
Yeah. His wife, four kids, certainly rough, and you hate to see
Especially
it.
that son that found him and stuff too.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Breaks my heart.
you don't know what demons he was, fighting there. Obviously, a sad day for the Montreal Canadiens and the Lemieux family and the hockey world in general. I know the NHL Alumni Association put some statements out. I'm sure there'll be some kind of a tribute if they choose to get it done quickly for the game tonight. I don't know if there'll be a moment of silence or
I
something.
think they'll have some kind of video tribute or something. He was one of the legends of the Canadian. I mean,
and this is
it's
Game
crazy.
6 in Montreal, correct?
That's right.
Yeah, so they're going to have some sort of tribute. It'll be interesting to see what they can put together with this news coming out just yesterday.
That's right.
As for the game itself, maybe you're right, Paulie. Maybe
I think they're going to come out on
it's
fire.
Game 5 in Carolina.
It's
is it
back
Game
in
5
It's
tonight?
Game 5. I'm sorry. I was
So they
wrong.
need to win this game to get
Then they'll
Game
get
6,
the
then the
tribute.
tribute.
Yeah.
I still think Carolina would probably have at least a moment of silence
They will,
or
yeah.
something to show their respect.
Sure. I would assume that.
I'm sure they're talking heads behind the scenes have been talking about that throughout the morning and night last night since hearing the news.
I mean, this sends shockwaves through the NHL community, so I'm sure they'll have a moment of silence for sure.
Yeah, and I hate stories like this. Sad deal to say the least. As for the hockey game itself tonight,
Yeah.
Carolina is favored to close it out. Is the line moved with the news of Claude Lemieux? Is that changed the line at all? I didn't look at what the line was, say, yesterday compared to what it is right now. I know Carolina is like minus 250 on the money line, as high as that on some betting sites.
Yeah.
It's
DraftKings still has Canes at minus 250.
yeah.
Canadians plus 205.
I don't think it's moved much. I mean, I think it's kind of stayed around that area. I think a lot of people assume that and the books included, assume the Canes are going to close it tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, and they very well could. They've looked great. And
they scored 3 goals in 2 minutes and 47 seconds in the last game. I mean, the
early in the
floodgates
game.
Open. Yeah, the
early in the
floodgates
game,
open.
kind of knocked
Stunned
them out on the
just
road.
Stunned them.
Kind of what Colorado did to the Knights in Game 3 in Vegas, only to see Vegas just scratch and claw back and end up winning that game 5-3. And that's the game that won the Knights the series in the sweep, if you ask me. That comeback winning Game 3.
I would think so.
Because then they will check their way to a beautiful defensive game in Game 4 and get the sweep. When is Game 1 of the Stanley Cup playoffs? Is it next Tuesday or next Thursday?
It depends.
If they close it out tonight, I saw a tentative schedule.
I think June 2nd will be the first Stanley Cup
if
game.
they win
Tuesday
in 5,
night.
right?
If they win tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So Game 1 would be Tuesday.
Because as of now, there's 7 games scheduled, and Game 7 would be on June 2nd. But
Well,
it's also kinda,
hockey fluctuates because we know that Wednesday the NBA Finals are starting. We know that Game 1 of the Finals will be next Wednesday.
Yeah. Game 1, June 2nd, Game 2, the 4th, Game 3, the 6th, June 9th. They take an extra day for that travel day for Game 4, June 9th, June 11th, 14th, 17th.
So by June 17th, before Father's Day, we are going to have...
If it ends in
if
5.
it ends tonight.
If it ends tonight, yeah.
Gotcha.
Don't count the Habs out, though.
No.
I mean, yeah, they had a bad game. They had some really bad penalties that really cost them.
They've had 2 bad games in the series. The good game was the overtime loss. They actually played really well in that game and still couldn't find a way to win it.
Yeah.
And I think they do have a fire under them tonight, especially with Lemieux and everything. And, I mean, Paulie was poo-pooing on the Spurs, and because Wemby had a bad game. But look what he did last night. He came back. Don't count him out.
I'm not counting them out. I just don't think they're going to win. I mean, it's just an opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. Your opinions are wrong most of the time.
That's right.
You notice we haven't called him Prediction Paul yet this morning.
That's right. I'm running cold.
Just kidding. Let's go to a break. Enjoy the game tonight. We'll see if the Habs, if you do like the Habs, if you kind of lean Tara's way.
Yeah, Tara. You can make some money her way.
Yeah, I mean, $100 will pay you $200.
Yeah.
Basically double your money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that I'm going to put $100 on that game. No way, no how. $10 maybe. For fun to watch the game.
Are you a believer in the Canes?
I think they're the better team.
Are they going to close it tonight?
I don't know. I believe in motivation through tragedy. I think that this Claude Lemieux story could really be an extra little push for the locker room of the current players. I could see the Habs winning tonight, but do I think they're winning the series? No, I don't. I think it's Canes and Knights.
All right. Just wondered where you were at on that. If not a very definitive pick. But
No. Well, I haven't watched these two teams all season. I haven't seen every second of this playoff series like I have in the West.
Well, you better get acquainted, buddy, because one of these teams is who you're going to be playing.
I've been perking up since the Knights closed it out. There's no question.
All right.
I mean, I watched the whole overtime game. I watched that entire game. That was a good hockey game.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. Let's do some buy, sell, or hold. We'll have some fun. Still to come, changes to the NBA draft lottery. I want to get you a little update on the Utah State long drive coming June 12th and 13th. We talked a little bit about it yesterday, but if you missed the show yesterday, we'll fill you in on that. Also, we'll get you some scores from the Charles Schwab Challenge. They're playing down at Colonial, and you do have some Utah guys, Tony Finau, Zach Blair, and Patrick Fishburne in the field. And BYU men's golf at the National Championships. We'll tell you what they shot on the course by themselves yesterday, playing their final round first on a Thursday because they don't play on Sunday at La Costa. We'll tell you more about that. All that and still a lot of show left on a Feel Good Friday. Show today brought to you by Coral Canyon Golf Course. Get out and play this weekend. That'll be home to our Utah State long drive on June 12th and 13th. Coral Canyon, it's fantastic. If you want to get tee times, you can go to coralcanyongolf.com or you can call and ask the pro shop for that summer special. They're firing it up on June 1st. They'll run it all the way through August 31st. $80 gets you 18 holes, cart rental, range balls, lunch with a drink. It's their summer special, just $80, 435-688-1700. You can start making your summer tee times, 435-688-1700. Hey, everybody, welcome back. It is rock hunting time, and the Fan Sports Network is helping out. And if any of our listeners want to get on over to Summit Athletic Club, grab your T-shirt. If you have not grabbed your T-shirt, make sure you go get an official Summit Rock T-shirt, because the mini rocks are going out, and each of these rocks is worth $500 or $1,000. And Paulie Terra, I'm not a math magician, but if I asked 100 people, would you rather have $500 or $1,000? Every single one of them would probably say $1,000.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, and the shirts are very affordable. You can get them at any of the 3 Southern Utah Summit Athletic Club locations. Now, yesterday we had a very unfortunate situation. I just don't know if people realize this. And really, this is a tough rule, but it's one that has to be implemented, because we always want to encourage multiple winners and new people to do the hunt and share the love and spread it around. And after they looked at the circumstances surrounding yesterday's Summit Rock contest, the individual who won and located the rock was not able to participate because they have been a past winner. You're trying not to have the same person or people or family win over and over and over to encourage more people to get involved in the Summit Rock Hunt. And it's a tough one because they still found the rock.
Man.
But it's in the official rules. Their previous contest winner, and that disqualified, and then no prize will be given. The official rules are out there on Summit's page. They're on a lot of our radio stations' websites. And look, we appreciate everyone's understanding and enthusiasm for the Summit Rock contest. They're going to redo that rock, so there will be a new winner. So that was Mini Rock number 1. And so today we're going to go ahead and just call today Mini Rock 1. It's like yesterday really never happened. Got you warmed up. So you haven't missed anything. There's $33,000 up for grabs over the next month. From now until June 27th, Saturday will be the final rock. The minis are, again, $500, or if you have the shirt, $1,000. The main rocks are $5,000 or $10,000 cash. This has become a St. George tradition. And today, they released clues and I'm about 10 minutes early, but I'm going to give you give you the clue right now because I want to. I hope I don't get in trouble. But you get a clue every hour. So if you're new to the Summit Rock Hunt, you can keep listening. Coney Country, Sunny, The Hawk, Planet, and the Fan Sports Network. We have 5 stations that are really getting behind this. Clues are given every hour. They're also posted. There's a Summit Rock Facebook discussion page. Lots of ways you can go see the clues. But the clues are out. And clues yesterday were rolling, and today they're already rolling along. And you ready for the first clue, Paulie?
Yeah, ready.
All right, listen closely. You guys can guess and help, and if you think you know where it's at, let's get our listeners $1,000.
Yeah, that's right.
Already day 2, but looks like day 1. Now that it's time to have some fun with $1,000 up for grabs, it's time to get the shirt and get in the lab. For flower that starts is going to be neat is you wash the blank at their feet. But 8 is the key. Use the shirt and be smart. Rock hunting really can be quite an art. With a lot of effort from Rock 0 S leads the way. Now each step brings you closer to the hay. Remember the rules. If you need a refresher, look at the website to be a real treasure. 2-3-5 plus 7. I have no idea how to translate the pi and the 144 minus 4 squared plus 3 parentheses.
There you go.
Remember words misspelled or even plain wrong. Okay. To me,
some kind of farm area.
The hay stood out to Paulie.
Yeah.
But there was also art.
Art.
Hey.
Flower.
Hay art.
Out in Kayenta, there's the art village, and then there's also all the farms out there.
Sometimes the numbers are there to help you. Sometimes they could throw you off. There's the whole shirt, and on the back of the shirt is some things that kind of tie into this. So you really have to have the shirt, to kind of decipher if they're throwing you off or if this is a real clue and the numbers and what they mean. And somebody a lot smarter than me probably could figure this out.
Yes.
But again, if you want to read through it closer, it's nice to hear it. The way I read it probably doesn't do it justice. So the clue is going to be dropping on the socials in about, I don't know, less than 10 minutes, 7 minutes.
There you go.
7 minutes. Get out there and hunt. It's exercise in disguise. It's become a St. George tradition, and hopefully you could take home a piece of over $33,000 in the Summit Rock Hunt. All right. Do we have time for this?
No.
Dang it.
So.
Dang it.
We've got 2 minutes.
Dang it. I went too long with that read. I'm excited about it, though. I want people to get out there.
Right? Go win some
money. I want
money.
one of our listeners to win $10,000.
Yeah.
And take Paul and Tara and I down to a Stanley Cup final game.
Right?
That's right.
Yeah. Come on. Get out there and find that rock. Okay, I'll do this. Leaderboard update. Our former inaugural Black Desert winner, Matt McCarty, is leading down in Texas right now. 7 under par. He's 3 holes into his second round. He is your leader, 7 under par. He's tied with Eric Cole. JJ Spawn also just birdied. So those 3 guys have the early lead on a Friday down at Colonial. Now, Tony Finau is playing already 1 under on his second round. So he's like tied 60th right now, early in day 2. He shot even yesterday. Patrick Fishburne is 2 under. And Zach Blair shot 1 over yesterday. He doesn't tee off till about 10:40 this afternoon. So that's how the Utah boys are stacking up right now down in Fort Worth, Texas. You ever been to Fort Worth? Me neither.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, a bunch of times.
I've never been there.
Yeah.
Never been there. What is it, 8:54 a.m. in Fort Worth, Texas? Yeah.
There you go.
They got some great courses down there, I've heard, in the Texas.
Isn't it near Dallas?
Dallas, Fort Worth area. Yeah. Speaking of golf, don't forget, mark your calendar. Utah State Long Drive, June 12th and 13th.
Yep.
Finley Subaru brings you 10 different divisions to grip it and rip it. We've got the Roberts Insurance $250,000 shootout, where a hole in one of the finals could win you $250,000. We've got the We Win Injury Law putting contest. We got an 18-hole scramble brought to you by Fieldstone Homes that will be a fundraiser for the Desert Hills boys golf teams. We're super excited. We had Marco Leone, the head golf professional at Coral Canyon, on the show yesterday. Grid will be ready. 22 years. It's a St. George summer tradition.
Yeah.
Southern Utah's ultimate golf event. We sent an email out. There is still room for the scramble. I had some people email me yesterday and say, hey, you still got room. We do have room for more scramble teams. So if you want all the details, you want to get in touch with somebody, you can get a hold of Coral Canyon, or you can go to our website and get all the details, thefansportsnetwork.com. That's thefansportsnetwork.com. We'll have the Wingnuts Hot Zone. We'll have the Angelica's Accuracy Zone, where you can win some gift certificates to local restaurants on the spot. Hour 1 in the books. Hope to see you out there June 12th and 13th for the Utah State Long Drive. We'll be back for hour 2 in a flash. What's up, everybody? Hour 2 on a Feel Good Friday. It's The Drive from the Finley Hyundai Studios. Don't forget, if you have not heard, listen up. Finley Hyundai is any new car purchase today or tomorrow is the last 2 days of their 7-day sale. You get a $1,000 gas card on any new car purchase. So if you're looking for wheels, you want the Palisade, maybe you need something good on gas like the Sonata or the Elantra, go check out our friends over there in Exit 13. Any new car purchase, Santa Fe, the Tucson, even their EV car, $1,000 gas card. Now, if you buy the EV, I think it's the Iconic, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember what the EV is from Hyundai. But if you buy that, Paulie, you're going to use the gas card on food and snacks or something else.
Yeah.
Or maybe one of your other cars to fill it up if you go with the EV. So a lot of fun out there at Finley Hyundai. Go take a test drive today and take advantage. Nobody else in town giving away a $1,000 gas card with any car purchase today and tomorrow, but our friends at Finley Hyundai are. Now, Summit Rock, again, after the committee met yesterday, it was determined that a past winner had found the rock, so they're redoing Rock 1 today. So they'll do mini rocks, 3 of them total before we get to the main rock. So you haven't missed anything. So today's a great day to go get your Summit Rock shirt at any of the 3 Summit locations. You're going to want that shirt, double the prize package, and some of the clues are helpful. And here is the clue, and maybe for people watching the show, Tara's working on putting that up on the screen for you, so you can kind of read along with me. You can see what's capitalized, and you can see everything going on there. Already day 2, but looks like day 1. Now that it's 8 a.m., it's time to have some fun. With 1,000 up for grab, it's time to get the shirt and get in the lab. For flower that starts is going to be neat is you wash the blank at their feet. But 8 is the key. Use the shirt and be smart. Rock hunting really can be quite an art. With a lot of effort from Rock 0, S leads the way. Now each step brings you closer to the hay. Remember the clues. If you need a refresher, look at the website to be a real treasure. And treasure is spelled wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it's got some numbers that correlate with the shirt.
Yeah.
And
hopefully you know your algebra rules.
2 cubed, 3 squared, 5 plus 7, pi 144 minus 4 squared.
The square
plus 3.
root of 144.
Whatever.
The square root of 144 minus
I don't do algebra or geometry.
parentheses 4 squared plus 3.
Yeah. Translation, Tara. What does
That's
that
right.
mean?
We should have had Tara reading the
Well, you
math
got to know
section.
your rules.
I don't know my rules. You've been helping Andy with her homework over the years.
Yeah, do you do? Well, I do
She's
a
like a
bachelor's in
math major.
mathematics, so yeah, you gotta, do your parentheses first
I
and
do
know your
statistics.
algebra rules. Yeah,
I do statistics, not algebra.
yeah.
And then at the end it says, remember words, and words is all in caps. Remember words misspelled or even plain wrong. And plain and wrong, if you did the rock hunt last year, those were some words we saw a lot, and they're both spelled incorrectly. Super easy, right? Paulie, where's the rock at?
Yeah, that's it. No, it's going to be tough, but people smarter than me are going to be able to find it.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go. Get out there, get some exercise in disguise. Has become a St. George, Southern Utah tradition, the Summit Athletic Club Rock Hunt. This is mini rock number 1 today. If you find it, $500. If you find it and you're wearing the official Rock Hunting Summit t-shirt, which you pick up at any Summit location, you get $1,000. And same for Rock 2 and Mini Rock 3, $1,000 or $500. And then the main rocks are worth $5,000 if you don't have the shirt, or $10,000 if you're wearing the shirt.
Yeah, definitely go get the shirt.
Yeah.
Why would you not?
Kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Kind of a no-brainer. All right. Wanted to get into this earlier, and we ran out of time first hour. And let's do it right now, a little buy, sell, hold. And it's brought to you today by our friends at Zag. Don't zig, just Zag. 2 St. George, 1 Cedar City. Zag location. Here we go.
All right, let's get started here. As we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 choices here, and we're going to start with the now Big 12 coaches unanimously approved this, the 24-team college football playoff. Where do you stand? Are you buying, selling, or holding this as it will probably go into effect not this year but next?
You know, for years I was like, expand, expand, expand. And then when I saw them expand the NCAA tournament from already 64 to 68, I was fine with the 68. But now we're going even into the 70s. What, 74?
76.
76. And it's just like, really? Why fix something that's not broken? And this just feels like we've gotten to a point where the big conferences, if I knew for certainty that there would be an at-large team, very deserving every year, a small little guy from a non-group of four, a non-power four, I would say 100% go to 24.
Yeah, you want the Cinderella story, but we're just not seeing it.
I don't need 12 SEC teams and 12 Big Ten teams, or 10 and 10, and then two from the Big 12. I don't need to see that in a 24-team playoff. But I do want to see... You
want to see Kellen Moore and those boys running the Statue of Liberty against Oklahoma and beating them.
I want to see a Boise State. I want to see a little guy, a Washington State University, or an Oregon State who got ditched by everybody in the Pac-12 meltdown.
Yeah.
I want to see the South Dakota, James Madison.
Yeah.
Just made the jump.
Right.
And was a really big time powerhouse.
Yeah, but they made the college football playoff this year and got smoked.
I know.
That's what hurts these
who
little
didn't
guys.
Make it? Notre Dame.
That's right.
And then they took their ball and didn't play a bowl game.
Sometimes these little guys, if you want more of them in, some of them got to win. Like Georgia against Hawaii, they smoked them.
And that is why, Paulie, I say sell, hard sell.
Hard sell on the
hard
24.
Sell.
Okay.
A 24-team playoff turns it into an NFL type model with more teams that even get into the NFL playoffs. I don't need to see more teams get into the NFL playoffs. Like, I want losing a game in October to still matter.
Right.
I want meaningful regular season games. Don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Like, I want to tune in on a Saturday in October and go, man, if this team wins, they're going to probably make the playoff. And if this team loses, they're probably not. I like that mantra. I like that storyline.
How many teams did the Big 12 get in the college football playoff last year?
One.
One is correct.
One.
Yeah. Yes. It took an ultra-dominant Texas Tech for the Big 12 to be represented in the college football playoff. I am a believer in this. I am a buy guy on the 24-team college football playoff. I want to see more teams involved. I want the regular season to still matter. Trust me, I want rivalry week and all that stuff to still matter.
I still want quality over quantity.
That's right. And I think there could have been a middle number between the two numbers we're working with here.
Look, the Big Ten, the ACC, the Big 12, unanimous vote, Notre Dame, all these teams are backing the 24 format.
Yeah,
the mighty SEC, are they the ones that are still holding out on this? Are they in?
I think they're in.
What are they saying?
Look, I thought they were in. I thought I saw on Twitter that Greg Sankey said they were in.
If I'm a coach, I love 24 teams. If I'm a college football coach, because that means job security. Okay.
Yes.
I think, Oh,
you're right. The SEC is the holdout.
They're the holdout. They're the holdout. So, look, I'm buying 12. I love it. I would even hold on 16. I would be fine with 16. I would hold today to see how it shakes out. I would add 4 more and be fine with it. I think I love what the FCS does with their format, with a true bracket to a national championship, with the top 8 getting buys, the next 8 seeds home site games, and then the bottom 8 traveling, and it's 24, and it works really well.
Well, that's what this is going to be, 24.
But we've already got that. And I feel like it's just going to continue
more people watch FBS football than FCS football.
I understand that. And the NIL money has changed the game. To me, this feels like the rich get richer. Before the NIL era, I would have been in favor of this, I think, more so than now, because now it's who's got the deepest donor pockets.
Right.
And those are your 24 teams. They're going to buy the roster and compete.
I mean, you always complain about this, but when the playoff starts and the play on the field, the quality of play on the field, you want the best teams. You don't want Oregon playing JMU and smoking them by 40 points. You don't want that. You want some good teams in the playoff.
But here's the problem nobody talks about. A 24-team playoff would force less bowl games, fewer
That's
rivalries.
fine. Bowl games suck.
You would have to
They do
eliminate.
suck.
You would have to eliminate conference title games.
That's fine too.
Half the time, your best players don't even play in the bowl games.
The
because
bowl
they
games
wanna-
are a waste
Yeah,
of time
I don't
now.
like them.
And you're
at all.
potentially maybe making these college student athletes playing
Play a longer
17
season. I
games,
get
maybe
it.
even 18
I
games, the
get
same
it.
as an NFL regular
But
season.
they're getting paid like professionals now. So
not all of them.
Well,
not all of them.
The impact players are.
Here's my problem with college, the NCAA, and college sports in general right now. College, the NCAA tournament expansion, the college, you're trying to solve a problem that barely exists. Like the NCAA basketball bracket was not broken. Why are you trying to fix it? Because you had one team, little old Notre Dame, mad and left out. Now you're trying to expand to 24. They have that much pull.
It's not just them. It's other teams that want this
Okay,
too.
Paulie,
all the
tell
Big
me-
12, every single coach unanimously approved it.
Tell me this. How many true title contenders are there in a year? 4, 5, 6? True title
I'd say
contenders.
4.
Okay, and then you got another handful.
Well, would you have considered Miami a title contender last year?
Yeah.
They beat a
Not
lot
a
of
tr-
teams
not a
on the way
true
there.
title contender, but a
you guys
realistic
both had them
contender.
losing in the first round of your brackets.
Yeah.
So I don't think either of you thought Miami was good enough.
But
But they
I'm-
proved
but
they
I-
can upset some people. As with a 2014 bracket, you could see a team that's seeded 19 make a run if they play well enough for those couple games, you know?
Every once in a while.
I like that.
Every once in a while.
Yeah.
But most years, there's maybe 3 or 4 true title contenders, 3 or 4 realistic contenders, and then 10 other fan bases that think their team's a contender.
That's right.
That's realistic to me. Okay. 16, I would be happy with 16.
And I would have liked
I'm happy
16
with
better than
12.
24. I would have liked it, but I think
Do we
24
really
is on
need the number
table.
22 team in America getting a shot at the national title?
I
Does the
think-
number 22 team with a 10-3 record really deserve a shot at the national title? That is the question you have to answer if you agree with Paulie.
Well, like you said, Boise State, if they have an undefeated season, it is kind of nice to see.
Yes.
How do they stack up? Let's get them in there.
Yes,
So I can
but you
see
can't
adding-
give
but
them
you
one
can't-
of 12 spots? you
Well,
can't give them one of 16
We
spots?
already
Why
did.
do you have to go
when
to
they
24?
won, when they won the Mountain West, then they got smoked by Penn State.
Yeah,
All
it
these
was-
small colleges get smoked by the NIL big dogs.
We're going to have all summer to talk about this.
I know.
I am selling
To
24.
argue about this.
Again, I will repeat. I'm all in on 12. I got the expansion I've wanted for years. I would be fine to go to 16. I would hold there, and I'm selling 24. I don't need
Okay.
the number 22 team in the country at
The
10-3
league-
playing for a shot at the title.
The Big 12's league competition officer, Scott Draper, said in a quote, if the 2014 playoff started last year, we would have had 5 teams in. We were the second-ranked conference strength of schedule in their metrics last year, so I'm confident that we'll be well represented in a 2014 playoff. A BYU will not be left on the doorstep.
BYU was not winning a national championship.
But
Come
they
on.
could have made the playoff.
And got
They could
smoked.
have, and then again, yeah.
They wouldn't have gotten smoked.
You
It's
don't
not
know that.
JMU.
You
It's
don't know
not-
that. You do
it's not
not.
Boise
you
State.
do
It's not.
not know that.
I don't think they would get annihilated.
Okay, that's
I
your
mean,
take.
you're talking about an 11-2 team last year that was like probably the first team out.
Were they a real contender?
Not to win the national championship, but still winning
they-
a playoff game is a big thing in college football.
Look,
It is for recruitment and money, NIL, all that. It is
you're
big.
going to have
but-
people that agree with you, Paulie. But there's going to be a lot of people that agree
I
with
feel
me.
like BYU fans will probably agree with me
But
because
that's-
they just got left
okay,
out.
But I said there's 3 or 4, 4 or 5 true title contenders, another 4 or 5 realistic contenders that, okay, if they
Dark
play and get
horses,
hot,
maybe,
they
yeah.
can win it. And then you got all the fan bases convincing themselves that they belong and they need a shot at the natty.
like the Cougs.
And that was BYU fans last year. If you're a
Yes.
true national championship contender, you shouldn't have lost 2 games.
That's true.
And you didn't look good against Texas Tech. And you played them twice.
Yeah. They got
And
obliterated
then the
by
team
Tech.
that beat you twice couldn't do squat in the playoffs.
That's right.
So I'm not buying it. I'm not buying that theory.
All right. you're not
Most
buying.
years.
Okay,
Most years.
years.
Every
Okay.
year is different.
Yeah,
I'm
every year
speaking
writes
in
its own
most years
story.
terms.
All right,
And I'm not trying to poop on BYU. I love this storyline. I like watching Bear. I love LJ Martin. Like, they have some really fascinating storylines. They got some. I think Glasgow is an NFL
The
quality
Big 12
guy.
won't get
they
a
got
chance.
some dudes.
The Big 12 won't get a chance in a 12-team playoff. They'll get one team every year. And if Texas Tech
Until they
does what
start
they
playing
did
more
last year,
defense, they don't deserve it.
Texas Tech has money,
they do.
so they'll
be
they'll
around.
take the spot.
And
BYU's
maybe
got-
not this year.
BYU's got
'cause Sorsby,
money.
but
BYU's got money.
They got money.
So BYU and Utah do have a legitimate chance this year, especially with Sorsby out.
I would think
Not being eligible.
the short answer should be probably, yeah.
yeah. So they'll be. I mean, well, that's a topic for another day.
But again, if you go 10 wins and you lose twice to the same team in your conference championship, I don't think you really, truly deserve to be a national champion.
Yeah.
And 24 teams is going to open up that door and then some. There might be a 4-loss SEC team in there some years.
That's right.
I just don't want to see the number 22 ranked team win the national championship most years. The keyword most years. Every once in a while, you like the underdog story, and I guess you'll get that. And look, I'm going to watch. I love it. I love college football. I just think we're getting a little too crazy too fast with all the changes.
All right.
Yeah, the changes I think need to be made in the ranking system.
Are you in favor of the NCAA
voting.
basketball going from 68 to 76?
No. I'm
But
not
you
in-
are the football going to
Football.
24.
I like the
What's the
football
difference?
expansion because the football tournament is much smaller at this current time, you know. It's not giving the full scope of the nation and its ability. You're going to put in the Alabamas, the Georgias, the Ohio States. They're going to get in every year.
I don't know if they go
But
to
those
24.
teams are automatically in almost every year. Ohio
said,
State,
the
Alabama,
ranking is
Georgia,
insane.
those teams are in
Pauly,
every year.
Pauly,
So like
20.
24 gives us a chance to see someone upset the apple cart. That's what I want to see.
in the first round.
Yeah, you could
I
see a
don't-
big upset.
You and I, in our lifetime, may never see a number 21 seed, a 22 seed, a
Yes.
23 or 24 win the national championship. It might
Never.
never happen.
Might never happen.
It could, but it might never. But at least I guess we'll see.
We'll see.
My guess is I might not see that in my lifetime.
All right.
Because, like I said, there's only 6 to 8 true title contenders.
All right.
Or realistic title contenders combined.
You didn't know about the U last year, buddy. They were a contender, just hiding. All right, here we go. Let's go to the next one. That was the
Most years.
longest buy sold
Yeah.
question of all time. But let's go to a fun one here. How about the Savannah Bananas? Are you buy, selling, or holding the Savannah Bananas, which I just checked? There was an article written about them on Yahoo Sports. Their social media
Buy.
footprint
Yeah, exactly.
is 21.5 million followers. That now has more than any digital audience of any MLB franchise.
I'm buying. I'm big time buying. Not because it's real baseball, but because they understand the
Showmanship.
modern
It is
attention
so fun.
span that other leagues on earth don't understand. Every play's a highlight.
Yeah.
People love the highlights.
They'll do a flip and
They're
catch
not
the ball in the
competing with the
hat.
MLB.
Oh, the
Yeah.
dancing, everything about it is amazing.
They're not competing with the MLB. They are competing and winning with TikTok, Netflix, Fortnite, YouTube, doom
Yeah.
scrolling, and they're winning.
Doom scrolling.
Doom
Yeah.
scrolling.
Yeah.
They're winning.
Yeah, people see them all the time.
Yeah.
They were
They've
not.
become an absolute monster.
They were
I am
not even
buying.
in. They were not even in my algorithm on my social media about a month ago. I watched like 2
Oh, well, you're
videos on them.
welcome.
Now I see them like every day. And
4 million people are on their ticket wait list right now.
they've got $1 billion B with a B $1 billion valuation from Forbes.
My wife, who is not a diehard sports fan,
Yeah, she
I
probably wants to go.
watch. She casually, she loves watching the kids compete. She could care less who won the Spurs Thunder game last night.
Yeah.
She's like, hey, I want to go to a Savannah Bananas game. Like, she's like, I think that would be fun. So when you're getting somebody that's really not a sports fan to pay attention and want to buy a ticket, you're winning.
go, yeah.
You are winning. 500 consecutive sellouts.
Yep.
They're selling out NFL and college football stadiums.
Yeah.
Their social reach is bigger than some MLB teams right now. 25.
No, it's bigger than all of them.
All of them.
It's bigger than every single one.
Like, people are going to these games and they don't even care about baseball.
Yeah. It's just a show. It's a great show.
It's genius crazy. It's genius crazy.
And they were doing these in front of less than 100 people when it first started.
Oh, yeah. He almost went bankrupt starting this.
But they figured some
He
things
sold
out.
everything. Yeah.
They've shortened the games.
Yeah.
They removed the dead time. They've added music. They make every inning feel like it could go viral at any moment. And they're making families laugh.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
they're
is something
amazing.
you can take your family to and
Absolutely.
get a good chuckle out of.
Oh yeah, have like the time of your life.
I mean, watching a guy on stilts throw pitches, it's entertaining. It is.
Like I said, all the dancing, the backflips, the everything that
And
they
you
do.
mentioned the attention span. The modern sports audience attention span is a lot shorter than it was.
Here's my
you know?
fear, though. Like, if you took the sell side, when do they reach their ceiling? When do they stop coming up with fresh content? I mean, they had suited up Russell Wilson the other day.
And C.J. Spiller at Clemson,
They've got-
they always
they're bringing
trot out a legend.
Yeah.
Of
Because
that
they're making so
school.
much money now, they can afford to say, "Hey, we'll give you, an appearance fee. Come and get that back."
play an inning for us
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
I like too though that they bring in the softball girls and stuff.
Yeah,
to-
Riley Green would be a great
She
Savannah
needs
banana.
to be on the Savannah. Yeah, the
She would be
Savannah bananas.
amazing.
Yep.
I mean, look, I'm sure there's some pundits and there's the baseball purists and there's some criticism out there. Like,
Yeah.
it's not
And they
true
have the one
baseball.
female pitcher too, from the D1. They brought her in and she's pitching for them. She's awesome. Can't think of her name. But
Could the Savannah Bananas actually create a true baseball league doing what they do?
they already are. They're expanding and adding more teams all the time. It's not
'Cause
just
to
the party
me,
animals and the Savannah Bananas. They now
the
like, what's the
firefighters.
firefighters. What's the
Yeah, there's a ton of other
Texas
teams.
one? Like,
yeah.
So they're adding and expanding all the time.
Yeah. But is it a true league? Like with the championship?
It's a show.
It's a show. It's an
It's the
event.
Harlem
it's an event.
Globetrotters.
They are the whole Harlem Globetrotters
They
of
are.
baseball.
They are.
And the Harlem Globetrotters
It's like Cirque du Soleil meets
had a good run for a long time, but
It fizzled.
I've been
their
to
heyday
two,
was the
two
TV
Harlem
show.
shows. Do I need to go to a third? I'm not really that interested anymore.
The Globetrotters' heyday was the 70s and 80s.
Correct.
And the luster kind of wore off now that we're into the 2000s and even 2020s now.
But the Savannah Bananas,
they're fresh. They're brand new.
they are the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball.
Yeah.
You got a little mix of the entertainment like the WWE. You got a little bit of the Disney live entertainment stuff. Then you got a little bit of social media content creation. This formula, I think, can last a long time. I don't
Yeah.
see this, like Tara said, they're growing.
Because like you mentioned WWE, like wrestling is not, it can be for certain kids, but you go to a WWE thing, it's not really the most kid-friendly event.
The thing
this
I hated,
is kid-friendly.
The thing I hated about the Harlem Globetrotters, I'll be honest, is they always beat the Washington Generals.
Yeah.
And they always
it's kind
beat
of
them
the bit.
badly.
Yeah, I know.
I want to see somebody beat the Savannah Bananas once in a while.
that'd
I
be-
want to
that'd be a
see
curveball.
It
the
happens.
firefighters hit 4 home runs
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
have the Bananas drop a trick play once in a while and score a run and lose again.
An error, yeah. we
That's
could
going to
see
keep it fresh longer to me.
I think so. You got to have some mix-ups and change-ups in there.
Yeah. All right, one more, and we're got
All
to get
right,
to a
one
break.
more. Yeah, let's see.
Give me your best one because you've had 2 gold gems.
I know. I've been doing good here. All right, this one's going to make you mad probably.
Uh-oh.
All right, let's see. Buy, sell, hold. The Carolina Hurricanes being the Stanley Cup favorite despite not clinching the East yet at minus 140.
I'm selling.
You're selling. Okay.
Sell.
Sell. There you go.
Yep.
I mean, it could mean a few different things, right? Like, you look at the regular season, you look at the point differential, you look at the East versus the West. There's a lot of different
Okay, but
things.
the East was soft compared to the West. I don't care about the point differential.
I know. I'm just saying there could be a few different things that are factoring into this.
Yeah.
I love that the Knights are underdog. If you want to know the honest truth, I think that's. I love me a good underdog sneaking in when the books think you're not going to win and they win. I think.
I mean, it's not a decided underdog like they were against the Avalanche. It's more of a short dog here, plus 125 on the series price.
Yeah,
for DraftKings.
That's what it is, and the Knights are plus 120.
Plus 125. The Hurricanes minus 140 for
Look,
the series
this is a great organization. Carolina, they've got experience. They've got some veterans. Aho is playing at an unbelievable level right now.
Yeah.
Svechnikov is good.
Elite
They've got
puck
Stahl.
possession.
They've got good vets.
They've got great depth, structure. They had a great regular
Stankoven.
season. I'm fine with this. I can buy this all day long instead of selling it, and I can spin it like good.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
The Knights are underdogs. I like
Spinning it.
that. I can spin it that way too. So
I like that.
I've said from day one,
But
the
it-
Stanley Cup champion's going to come from the West.
But is Carolina been a franchise that's been sustained and drafted well and developed well and have they
Yes.
spent smart? Yeah, all these things.
Yes.
So I'm not shocked that they're favorites.
That's right. I mean, I think
all
it's
that
fair.
stuff matters. And when you're trying to chase a cup, you got to make some moves at the deadline. You got to add to the arsenal. And this team seems built to make a run. That's why they're in the Eastern Conference Finals and about one win away from closing it out and playing the Knights in the cup.
Yeah, but you could have made that same argument for the Leafs last year. You know, they've been in the playoffs and made it to the finals so many times and still haven't played for a cup or won one in forever.
I don't think they've
so I
ever
just
been
don't.
to a conference final.
Have they ever won a cup? Has Carolina
They went
won
to
a
the
cup?
round 2, but Carolina's been in the conference final the last.
They've never won a
4
cup,
out of
though,
5
have they?
years. No. Well,
No.
they have in 2003.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
They have.
It's been a long time.
So
yeah.
they have hoisted it, but they haven't won one in a long time.
Yeah, it's not sexy. And do they have big superstars? Aho is their biggest star, right?
Yeah.
Sebastian Aho.
Yeah, you could say.
I'd say he's their highest skilled player. Yeah.
I can't name 10 Carolina Hurricane players. Hurricane players.
Yeah,
We're in
Hurricanes.
Southern Utah.
That's right. In North Carolina, it is Hurricanes.
Hurricane. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Stankoven's good. Savachnikov, their goalie Freddie Anderson's playing really well.
But they don't have a Kucherov, a Sid Crosby, a Nathan
No.
McKinnon. They don't have a Mitch
Hart,
Marner.
a Marner, yeah.
They're more of a
Eichel.
team approach. You know,
Yeah.
great special teams.
They have
penalty
like
kill,
20
and power
really
play.
good players instead of two stars that you're scared of.
Well, I mean, one of the best. I mean, sometimes teams make big moves. Obviously, the Knights did with Mitch Marner, bringing him in. But
Here's
one
what-
of the best signings of the entire free agency was Nikolai Ehlers. He had 26 goals, 45 assists, 71 points. He wasn't on the team last year, so he's an added element to their roster.
Yeah, they've added. And that's
They
what
have.
good. That's why I buy the organization for all the reasons I said earlier. But I'm not buying the cup expectations. But I'll buy the fact that they're favored.
Yeah.
They have overachieved this year. They're doing great. I mean, the NHL can be brutally tough, but it can be sometimes a little random, where you can get these surprise storylines in the league. Like the Washington Caps in 2017, 2018. I mean, who would have thought? Who would have thought? Shocked everybody. Hey, we got to get to a timeout. We're having a good time. Thanks for locking us in, loading us up. Summit Rock Hunt is going on. Get on over to our socials if you want Clue 1, Clue 2 coming out at 9 o'clock and every hour after that until the rock is found today. So get to the Facebook Summit Rock discussion page and get out there and get some exercise in disguise. Devin, Paulie, Tara on a Feel Good Friday from the Finley Hyundai Studios. Back after a quick message from our great local partners. Yep, we're back. Yep, we're back. Give me a yep. Yep.
I don't even know if I could do that, to be honest with you.
Oh, come on, Paulie. Dig deep. Give me a yep. Yep. That's good.
There you go.
That's
There
good.
we go.
Sound like a pig going to get slaughtered for bacon.
There we go, buddy.
That's probably what I sound like, too. The NBA's big tanking fix is in place. The league's board of governors approved a comprehensive reconfiguration, a lot of big words there, of its draft lottery rules by a remote vote.
29-1.
29-1. Do you know the team that did not vote?
I don't know that team, but I saw
Jazz?
the vote was 29-1.
The Memphis Grizzlies.
There is. Okay.
Because they have the Jazz pick for the Jaren Jackson trade.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Well, I mean, there's
They're
a
like,
lot
Jazz,
of,
keep tanking. We love it.
There's a lot of
Exactly.
that doesn't matter now.
Right.
They've
Now, I
already
guess not
secured
now.
the
Yeah.
pick or whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
The new design that Adam Silver and his bandits have commandeered is called the 3-2-1 system around the league. Divides 37 lottery balls between 16 teams. The worst 3 teams will only get 2 ping pong balls in each drawing. Teams with the 7 next worst records will each get 3, and the 4 teams that finish 9th and 10th in the play-in tournament will get 2 balls each, and 1 ball will go to each of the losers of the 7 and 8 seeded matchup. The first 16 picks of the second round will be made in reverse order of the first round. Okay?
All right. That's kind of a weird angle.
Yeah. I shouldn't say Memphis was the only team to vote. They were a no vote.
No vote.
The Utah Jazz is the only team that earned a top 5 pick in each of the last 2 lotteries, but the Grizzlies own Utah's 2027 first-round pick, part of that Jaren Jackson Jr. trade back in February. The Grizzlies' return in the trade will be capped at the number 6 pick next season because the new rules say that even though the Jazz no longer control their pick, the restrictions still apply for the team that traded for it.
And I think this helps the pick restrictions help for repeat winners because the Spurs 2023 got Victor, obviously Wemby. 2024 got Castle. Then 2025 got Harper. Those are 3 of their starters in 3 consecutive drafts.
And they hadn't made the playoffs since 2017.
I get it, but they were a dynasty with Duncan, Manu, and Tony Parker.
But they hadn't made the playoffs in 8 years.
They've also had the number 1 pick a bunch of times.
They
got David Robinson, Tim Duncan, Victor Wembanyama.
Everybody's criticizing the Jazz for tanking, but nobody's criticizing the Spurs for tanking. There's no talk about, the Spurs tanked, and look at them now in Western Conference Finals, Game 7.
This was a memorable year for tanking. The Wizards, who owned the number 1 pick, lost 27 of their final 28 games.
Oh, the Jazz were rolling out lineups of guys we never
had
heard
the worst
of.
record. Yeah, and the Wizards were doing the same, and the Grizzlies were doing the same, and the Bulls were doing the same, and all these other teams were doing it.
Look, you had so many teams tanking this year because of the loaded draft class. You had 10-plus teams tanking.
Yeah.
Okay, that was too many. Like in past years, the Spurs have one of 3 teams tanking. No big deal. 10-plus now tanking? Adam Silver pays attention.
Yeah.
Tanking has been going on forever.
It has.
Okay, but the league is hoping that this new 3-2-1 system will stop teams from losing intentionally to maximize the high lottery pick. Under the old system, which is still going to be in effect for a couple years, right? The new system will sunset after the 2029 NBA draft. And so this is going to be now through next year's draft through 2029, and then they could change it again.
Yeah.
So this is not a long-term, 20-year plan. This is only through 2029.
Okay.
But they're trying to send a message to fix the incentives so teams aren't out there with the incentive is it's good to be bad.
Yeah.
I mean, look, that was the worst Jazz season I can ever remember. Like, I watched so few of Jazz games. I'm watching guys I've never heard of playing in the fourth quarter, and you're up, and then all of a sudden you've blown a 20-point lead because you got no-name Billy out there missing three-pointers. I like, that's not good basketball. That's not great business. That's not enticing for fans to watch.
No.
I'd agree.
And ticket sales, like $9 a ticket to get into the building, and that's just horrible. Bad marketing.
Silver was on the Pat McAfee show, And he said the number one issue for our fans right now is nobody wants to see that. And I do agree with that. I did not want to watch the Jazz. The only reason, and we kept saying it over and over and over, the only reason you want to watch the Jazz this year, how's Ace Bailey developing? Yeah. Does he look better? How many points did he have? Okay, but did we really see the best of Ace Bailey? Was he paired with Keontae for a lot of meaningful minutes in crunch time post-NBA All-Star game? No. They shut Jaren Jackson down as soon as they could. Why? They wanted one more piece. And they do have the number 2 pick in the draft.
They do.
You should get a really good player.
For them. Yeah, worked out.
Should get a really good player.
They should.
Are you in favor of the new system? Do you like what Adam Silver is doing?
I think something had to be done after this year. I think there was just too many teams circling the bottom. There was too many teams that were clearly not trying. It was a loaded draft class, I understand. But you gotta just have more integrity as a league, I think, to not allow when people are paying $150 for a ticket to watch a lineup of scabs. I mean, that's just not a good product. It's just a terrible product.
That's why it drops to $9 a ticket to watch a bunch of scabs.
That's right. That's right.
So you're in favor of this?
I think I am in favor of the new system. I am. So the Wizards got the number 1 pick, so all this stuff, I don't worry about it anymore.
What are the odds they trade the number 1 pick? Right now, today, Paulie's odds. Go.
I would say less than 30%. I would say like 25% chance they trade the pick.
And Jazz fans are saying, we'll take that percentage of likelihood that we can move up and get AJ DeBonza.
Yeah, and I think the Wizards are going to ask the highest bounty from the Jazz because they know that.
Sure.
So, like the Bulls, the other teams trying to move up I've heard about, don't have as compelling of a package they can offer. I think the Jazz is the only team that the trade would work because I think the Wizards would be okay with getting Darren Peterson.
That's my point too, is that do they actually really want DeBonza or do they want to just kind of hold the Jazz over the ropes to maximize what they could get for him? Or do they, because I think Peterson is the better fit for the Wizards, but
that could be true.
So they could just be holding them over the ropes.
The one thing that stood out as I was listening to some of the clips on Silver on the McAfee show with this is he said some people think it may even be a bit of an overcorrection, but Silver said he believes it's a necessary step for the league that has changed the lottery rules numerous times since it was instituted in 1985.
Evan Siddery from NBADraftExpress.net just tweeted Darren Peterson plans to only conduct private pre-draft workouts / visits with the Wizards and Jazz. Mm-hmm. He's not even going to see any other teams. So he knows.
I don't blame him. Yeah, he's going to one of those.
Yeah. Well, normally it's just a business practice to see anyone who wants to see you in the top 5, because he could fall.
Yeah.
It could happen. People could have hesitation about the creatine stuff. And, I mean, he could fall. He is the consensus number 2, but for whatever reason, if the Jazz don't want him, he could fall.
Yeah. Final thought on the new incentives and the new lottery system. Silver can now fine teams up to $10 million.
Yeah.
Owners ratified this. They can change draft positions. They can suspend team officials now. Teams will no longer be able to win the number 1 pick 2 years in a row.
That's good.
With their own pick. And they're good. Backdating that to 2026 draft. Okay, so that's going to be backdrafted. So if the Wizards have the 1 pick this year, they have a horrible year next year, and they get their own pick and it's number 1 again, they'll take it away. They cannot be the number 1 pick twice in a row.
That's good. I like that
rule. The Memphis Grizzlies cannot have a top 5 pick next season with the pick they own from the Jazz through the Jaren Jackson trade because the Jazz drafted 5th in 2025 and picked 2nd next month. So that's why they're capped at 6 on that. As high as 6. Interesting. The NBA Board of Governors has passed the anti-tanking rules. They're changing the way the draft lottery works. A lot of mumbo jumbo, a lot of red tape that you really won't need to know until you watch the next draft lottery next year. All right, got to take a break. Back in a flash. Still lots to get to here. Got about 20 minutes of showtime left. Wrapping up the week for you here on the Fan Sports Network from the Finley Hyundai Studios. Don't forget, Finley Hyundai, today and tomorrow, any new car purchase, $1,000 gas card for any new car purchase. They got some great incentives over there, plus the $1,000 gas card. Go check it out. Exit 13, Finley Hyundai. We'll be right back. Yeah, whatever. So that always FRE free to listen here on the Fan Sports Network. Devin, Paulie, Tara, good Friday to you. And love our sponsors. Shout out to our sponsors, including the Rev Golf Tour. Brand new tour in St. George.
Yeah.
Rev Golf Tour. The new league will start in June, the week of June 8th. So you got a couple weeks until the next summer league starts. And you've only missed the inaugural season. So go to therevstg.com, therevstg.com, and get signed up. Use FAN50.
Yeah.
And save $50 off your year-long membership. That gets you the live leaderboard. That gets you into the regionals and the nationals and all the qualifiers if you play good. They've added flights for the summer league. They've added stops at Wolf Creek, Coral Canyon, Conestoga. Some great tracks. Red Hills. You're playing, 5 or 6 different courses over 8 weeks. If you miss a couple weeks for summer vacation, that's okay. They take your top 5 best scores, and that goes to the season point total, and get out and play. You got a week to play your match, your round, I should say, and climb the leaderboard. Get on out there. TheRevSTG.com. Any golfers out there? Come compete against me. Tara's going to be competing this summer.
Yeah.
Exactly. Come compete against me, too.
Yeah, we need some more females to join the league and the tour, and Paulie will caddy for you.
That's right. Well, he was talking about the 30-plus handicaps. That might be somewhere in my
realm.
realm.
Are you getting a little itch to golf?
Well, Marco was talking yesterday about the lessons again. I mean, I feel like we broached these lessons maybe 10 times the last 5 years.
You actually have to follow up. It's called follow-up.
I know, buddy.
Are you waiting for like an invitation in the mail?
I think I am going to text him, and I at least want some tips on driving for the ceremonial first drive of the Utah State long drive. So going to get my swing nursed up for that, buddy, and we're going to hit the grid this year.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. We got a Game 7 this weekend in the NBA playoffs. We started the show talking about Game 7 Saturday night, tomorrow night. It's in OKC. How many times will SGA hit the floor?
Yeah.
That's right.
How is that the sound that the operation makes?
It is,
Yes.
yeah.
It's close to that noise.
Oh, Paul, you
It
hit him
is. I don't have it, but
Did you touch his elbow?
exactly.
I mean, I think you need to do it one more time. I didn't get. There we go. I got it now. There's that works.
I found it.
Here's the. If you missed what we're talking about the underdog operation game featuring SGA.
What was it called again? Let me find.
Unethical
basketball.
Unethical basketball.
That's right.
Yeah.
We had it. It was amazing.
It was a great publicity stunt. I mean, and this
unethical hoops. That's what it was.
That's what it was. Yeah. Hang on. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the
There
old,
it is.
it's the old
SGA.
operation game, but like changed for SGA, just like flopping.
And they are giving out those as
100 of them.
promotional.
Yes.
And those are going to be worth some coin.
Oh, man. Those things, I promise you, if the Spurs beat the Thunder, that will be a grail item for any Spurs fan.
I want one. And I'm not even really a huge like Spurs fan.
You just want one. That's awesome.
Said I just want to see him in the stands too, and like every time everybody,
Well, there was that one
plays
fan
it.
in San Antonio that had the Oscar that said Shea Gilgeous-Alexander on it, and he held it up to him every time he walked over to throw the ball in out of bounds.
Yeah.
I mean, they've had some funny little bits attacking them.
But SGA having his attorneys
Yeah,
send
the
underdog.
lawyers, that's no
that's
fun.
soft.
That's
He's
no
soft.
fun. Yeah.
Exactly. Every
That's
time.
right. Yeah. Give him that.
Just play it.
After game 1 in the Western Conference Finals, which was that epic double overtime game,
Yeah.
I had a feeling this series was going 7.
I did.
And I had the Spurs in 7. If you remember my pre-series pick, let
like
alone
your
your
pre-series.
terrible pick from yesterday. This pick carries some water, some weight,
Carry some weight.
some metal.
There you go.
And we get a game 7 tomorrow night. So I'm all fired up for that.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a obliteration last night. They blew them out.
Yeah.
There was a 20 to
28.
nothing run in the third quarter, and it went up to 28 points, and we knew we were getting game 7 at that point.
Yep.
OKC never led in this game. Never led.
Wire to wire. I like it.
And Wemby just had 28 and 10. And now you got Nick sitting there waiting for the winner of tomorrow night's game. Game 1 of the NBA Finals will be next Wednesday night. It's locked in next Wednesday night. Will it be game 1? Will it be Wemby and the Spurs, or will it be Operation Unethical Basketball SGA and the Thunder?
We'll see.
Oh, let's hope not.
Yep. Let's see.
The hockey game tonight.
We got the hockey game tonight.
College baseball.
I do need to watch the hockey game tonight. I need to take some notes. I don't have a preference on who the Knights play at this point. It's looking very likely it's going to be the Canes.
Yeah.
I don't think after tonight, though. I think it will be the Canes, but I think we're going to go one more game.
You think the Habs win tonight?
I'm taking the Habs
on the road.
tonight.
All right. What do you got?
I do like the Claude Lemieux motivation there. Really famous Montreal Canadian, won 4 cups. I think he's beloved by Montreal fans, the Hab fans. But will the current players be motivated by this? Is it enough for them to win on the road? I'm not making a pick on this. I wouldn't make a bet on this game.
Look at that. Dodging the pick.
But I do believe in motivation through things like this. Claude Lemieux, if you missed the headline, passing away yesterday, apparently took his own life at a furniture store in Palm Gardens. Was it Palm Beach? Down in Florida somewhere. Yeah. One of his kids found him. Sad story.
It was.
Very sad story.
So you're going with the Habs.
I wouldn't mind seeing this series go as long as it can while the Knights are resting. So maybe, get them out on the ice. Maybe triple overtime tonight.
Triple overtime.
Wow.
Okay.
Friday night, with no show in the morning.
Grind them down.
Yeah.
That's right.
Paulie won't make it.
Stay up late.
Paulie will not make it if it goes triple overtime. I can promise you that.
It's the weekend, baby.
Still,
got the long runway. Here we go.
I doubt it.
I'm up all night tonight. I'll be blowing up that chat.
I don't doubt it. They'll stop about 8
Let's
o'clock.
wait. We'll see.
What time you setting my text to stop at tonight?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Yeah,
all right.
9 o'clock.
So
He's going to have to set an alarm.
9:01.
He's going to set an alarm for
prove 'em.
9:01.
Gonna prove them wrong, baby.
Yeah. You got the French Open. People will be watching that. Sinner out. Big upset yesterday. I guess somebody just retired and hit an advertising sign and got hurt at the French Open. I just saw a headline flash across my alerts.
Yeah.
I haven't even read the story.
The college baseball gets going today. I know I'm excited for that.
Yes.
As 2 o'clock, it'll be the Mountaineers and the Binghamton Bearcats from the Morgantown Regional, as well as a ton of other baseball games. They get going today, it looks like, at 10 a.m.
Yeah. Watch out for Jacksonville State making a run.
Yeah, Jacksonville State, okay. They could be an underdog type team.
You were all giddy about West Virginia, and I said, wait a minute, it's a bad draw. And you're like, no, it's not. And then you look up, and then UCLA could be waiting in the Super Regional. Top team in the country.
We're going to get them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah. Okay.
Believe.
I do love
Ted Lasso.
the regionals, 8 teams going to the College World Series.
Because I don't play anymore. I get a sign like
Anymore?
Notre Dame. Yeah, I don't play any sports anymore.
No.
But I can
Did you ever play baseball, though?
No.
So
I've never played
what he did
baseball.
at the golf course the other day, I guess, was not a sport. I guess that was.
Yeah, I guess.
So he
I
doesn't
guess
play
that
any.
counts.
Apparently, golfing isn't
I don't
a
know
sport.
what in the world that comment just was.
Well, I
Did
haven't
you
played
or
organized team sports, but I can still
You can still believe.
By
believe with
the
the
way,
best. of them.
how is
Believe
your-
like a champion today. I should have a sign in here. I slap every day.
Every day.
How
let's
is
get that in
your
here.
injury?
I'm going to make that.
How is your injury, by the way?
It hurts. I'm still throbbing. My forearm right here.
Oh,
buddy. It
my
hurts.
gosh.
Ouch.
Jeez.
Yeah.
But I toughed it through.
That's why you
For
said
you
you never
guys.
play sports.
For
You
us.
guys.
He did it for
Yes.
us.
I've never seen somebody move so slow at teeing up a golf ball in my life.
I know. You said I don't have the pace of
Oh,
golf,
you have no.
I kind of meander, kind of
Yeah.
take my time.
Hey, Paul, you're up. Go ahead and hit. Okay, get the club.
Which
dig
club
a
do I
tee out of his
use?
pocket.
Yeah, well, I
Me
need a
and
tee.
Caden are already like on the green. Like, are you guys going to tee off or what are we doing?
Hits it 20 feet, then walks to his ball as slow as humanly possible.
Well, if you only hit it 20 feet, you kind of don't deserve a ride. You kind of have to just walk to it.
Walk to it. Yeah.
Like, and don't you think you would walk quicker because you felt like you're holding the group up?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Speaking of golf, Utah State Long Drive Championships June 12th and 13th. Get to our website. Check out all the details. You can download the registration forms for the scramble. All the details on the qualifying times. Come on out to number 10 tee at Coral Canyon. Hope to see you there. 10 different divisions to grip it and rip it.
Yes.
In the Findlay Subaru Utah State Long Drive Championship. Got the Roberts Insurance Hole-in-One Shootout. We win injury law putting contest for Paulie. I'm Devin. Get out and do the Summit Rock Hunt. We'll see you. Have a great weekend, everybody.